Latanya, let's look at this problem that involves labeling the tick marks on a number line. We need to think about the distance between numbers on the number line, and we also have to think about how many spaces are in between those numbers. Label the tick marks with the appropriate numbers. The tick marks are these little lines drawn along the number line. In order to label the tick marks, we need to think about the distance between the two numbers that are already indicated, the 48 and the 60. In order to find the distance between those two numbers, we subtract. We take the larger, the 60, minus 48, the smaller. 60 minus 48. Let's figure that out here on the side. I need to borrow. 6 becomes 5. 0 becomes 10. 10 minus 8 is 2. 5 minus 4 is 1. So 60 minus 48 is 12. That's the distance from 48 to 60 on this number line. Next, we need to count the spaces in between these two numbers. Not the tick marks, but the spaces in between. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces. What we're going to do now is take the distance and divide by the number of spaces. We're going to cut that distance up into 4 parts. So if we take our distance and divide by the number of spaces, we're taking 12 divided by the 4 spaces that we have. 12 divided by 4 is 3. 3 is the size of each space. Three is the number that I need here to figure out how to label the tick marks. What I'm going to do is start at a number that I know and add the size of a space onto that number. Add the 3 on. So I can take a 48 that I have and add on 3, the size of each space. 8 plus 3 is 11. Write the 1, carry 1. 1 plus 4 is 5. I get 51. Because 48 plus 3 is 51, I label this tick mark just to the right of the 48 with a 51. Then I take 51 and add on 3 more. 51 plus 3 is going to be 54. So just to the right of the 51, I write 54. Now I add 3 more on, and this I'll do in my head. 54 plus 3 is 57. 57 plus 3 is 60. Notice we land right on the 60 that's already there. 60 plus 3 is 63. 63 plus 3 more is 66. Now we've labeled all the tick marks to the right of the 48. But there are still a couple more in front of the 48. If I want to move in front of the 48 to the left, I need to subtract 3. So I take 48 minus 3. 8 minus 3 is 5. 4 minus 0 is 4. I get 45. So in front of the 48 goes a 45. And if I take 45 minus 3, I get 42. 42 goes on the tick mark in front of the 45. We now have all the tick marks labeled. Notice that as we start at the first, 42, and move to the right, we keep adding 3 more on each time. If we start at any tick mark on the right and back up, we subtract 3 each time.